So, you ever get that feeling like maybe your choices aren't, entirely your own sometimes?
Oh, definitely. It often comes down to how things are presented.
Exactly.
Right.
Today on the deep dive, we're looking at just the framing effect.
Hmm.
We're digging into some ideas around the framing effect in decision making.
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff.
The idea is to really understand how the way info is packaged can totally shift our decisions, our mission, to help you spot it and, well, make smarter choices.
It's pretty powerful, isn't it? The core concept is simple. The frame around the information matters a lot.
Right.
And it's not about changing the facts, just
hmm
shining a spotlight on certain parts.
Okay, so the source material mentions gain frames and loss frames. Can you paint a picture of that for us? What's the difference?
Sure, so think of it like this. A game frame highlights the good stuff, what you stand to gain.
Okay, the positives.
Exactly. And a loss frame, well, it does the opposite. It focuses on what you might lose or the negative outcomes if you don't act.
And that flips a switch somehow.
It really does. Take a medical treatment. If you say it has a 90% survival rate, that feels pretty good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you say it have a 10% mortality rate, well, same outcome, totally different feeling.
Even though it's the exact same statistic. Wow.
Precisely. That gain frame feels much more appealing.
So is that where this idea of loss aversion fits in? Our brains just hate losing?
That's a huge part of it. Loss aversion is a really fundamental human bias. We feel the pain of a loss much more intensely than the pleasure of an equivalent gain.
So losing $10 feels worse than finding $10 feels good.
Pretty much, yeah. And because of that, those loss-framed messages, they can have a really strong emotional pull. We're often more motivated to, avoid that potential loss.
Okay, this makes sense. And I guess this isn't just happening in, like, psych labs. Where we see this out in the real world? Health, policy.
Oh, it's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Think about public health campaigns. They might frame exercise in terms of the healthy years you gain, or they might frame not exercising in terms of the health risks you face, the years you could potentially lose.
Right, two sides of the same coin.
Exactly. Or in public policy, a proposal might be framed to highlight economic growth that's a gain, or to prevent economic decline a loss. Same policy, different appeal.
And I bet marketing departments are all over this.
Oh, you know it. Limited time offers screaming about what you'll miss out on if you wait.
Total loss frame.
Total loss frame. Or ads focusing on all the amazing benefits you'll get if you buy now. Game frame. They're just pulling different psychological levers.
Even politics, I suppose. Framing policies to appeal to what different groups might gain or lose.
Definitely. Political messaging relies heavily on framing to shape public opinion, presenting policies in the most favorable or unfavorable light, depending on the goal.
This is really quite revealing. So knowing this,
Yeah.
how does it help us? How do we get smarter about it?
Well, the first step is just awareness. Simply knowing the framing effect exists is huge.
Just spotting it.
Yeah. When you encounter information, especially persuasive information, pause and ask yourself, okay, how is this being framed? Is there another way to look at these exact same facts?
Try to strip away the packaging.
Exactly. Try to get to the core information, the objective data, beyond just the angle they're pushing. It's about seeing the picture, not just the frame.
And what about emotions? The source mentioned they play a role too.
They definitely do. Our feelings can sort of amplify or dampen the effect. If you're already feeling anxious, a loss frame might hit harder.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it taps right into that existing anxiety. Conversely, if you're feeling optimistic, a gain frame might resonate more strongly. Sometimes strong emotions can make us less likely to stop and analyze the frame critically.
So it's another layer to be aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for everyone listening, what's the main thing to take away from this deep dive?
I think the biggest thing is just remembering that how information is presented can be just as influential, maybe sometimes even more influential than the information itself.
Don't just swallow the frame whole.
Yeah. Right. Question it. Look beyond it.
So here's a thought to leave you with today. As you go about your day, start paying attention. Notice the frames in the news, online, ads, even just conversations.
Yeah, how is that information being packaged for you?
And how might that subtle packaging be shaping how you see things, how you feel, and ultimately the choices you make? It's subtle, but it's powerful. Thanks for diving deep with us.